everybody! So, the other night was the eviction episode, and it was pretty good. I liked it. It was awesome. I had a smile on my face the entire time. We got to see the goings-on in jury, obviously, because the jury buyback was starting, or you know what I mean. And it was amazing. I wish we could have seen it all on feeds, like raw, uncensored, uncut version of Paulie getting his ass chewed out, because it was amazing. I knew he was going to. Day wouldn't have any of his bullshit. She's not like that. She isn't one to tolerate bullshit, so I was definitely expecting her to bitch slap him with words, which she fully did. It was amazing. Bridget also served him some serious ass whooping, verbal, obviously. It was amazing because he was petty again, like he was, because he's just naturally a little bitch, and he was coming back at them with, like, bullshit. You could tell that he was really, really, like, bitter about the whole thing, and because only Paulie is allowed to, you know, play the game. He's the only one who's allowed to evict people, and everybody needs to feel sorry for him because he's the one that was wrong. Not the other people that were also evicted and in jury. No. It's only a problem when he is in jury. Remember, he's not going to be able to do the 5 weeks. Don't forget that. He made that very clear in his last week in the house, that he can't do 5 weeks, so he's special, obviously. But Day isn't going to tolerate that, and I love it. I like it. I love it a lot. Z wasn't really having any of his bullshit either, which was pretty cool. It was really nice to see her kind of stick up for her, like, for herself. Would have liked to have seen that shit go down in the house when she was in the house and we could see it all on feeds. But it was really cool because Bridget wasn't having any of shit either. And I loved it when she was like, as a person, you have lost all respect from me. And it was amazing. Like, she is, I fucking love her. I love her so much. And can we also have a talk about Paulie's booty shorts? Why was he wearing booty shorts during the buyback challenge or battleback challenge competition, whatever the fuck it was called? And that isn't the first time he's worn those little baby shorts either. Okay, I've seen on feeds he was wearing those all the time, walking around like he was amazing, which he did normally anyways in those shorts and out of them. But still, every time he put those shorts on, he had like an extra dash of sass, and it was annoying because he's annoying. So, there's that. But yeah, I could have sworn that his dick was falling out. Oh wait, no, never mind. I've seen it. Little Snapchat picture. It's little. It would have been impossible for it to be flapping out. What was I thinking? Oh god, I don't know. Either which way, he looked like he bought those shorts in the kids section at Kohl's. So, homeboy needs to work on his style, because that is not legitimate. His shorts were shorter than Z's and Day's. No, Day was wearing pants. They were shorter than Z's and Bridget's. And also, can we have a conversation about Z and Day jumping off, holding hands? Ah, shit. Okay, spoiler if you don't watch feeds. Spoiler. Sorry. Anyways, Day and Z fully jumped off of the wall, because that was the HOH comp, and they were playing in the HOH comp with the other house guests, you know? And the HOH comp was James's oh-so-famous wall, where you just have to stand there on the wall, and it, like, pulls you forward, and it sprays shit at your face, and it does stuff. And there's, like, murky-ass green water underneath you, and what looked like the Loch Ness Monster, but who knows? I don't know. To me, it kind of looked like Amanda from Big Brother 15, but whatever. Anyways, so it was the wall challenge, and Z and Day, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Like, do they realize what show they're on? I couldn't believe it. And Day, when they found out in the jury, she's like, oh, I'm going to win my way back in there, and I'm going to play this game, because jury's been fun, but I got some stuff to do. And it was just a lot of talk, and then she gets on the damn wall, and she's literally up there for, I think it was 7 minutes. And Z, why did you jump off with her? You realize that you could have gone back in, like, I just don't understand those two. And they jumped off holding hands. holding hands like it was a field trip and you had the buddy system. You couldn't leave without your buddy. You gotta go to the bathroom, you take your buddy. You gotta go look at something else over there, you gotta take your buddy. Whatever, you gotta take a shit, you gotta take your buddy. It is what it is, and that's just what they did. She's like, I'm gonna jump, Z, I'm gonna jump. Started holding hands. I couldn't believe what I saw, and neither could anybody else. Even Paul, Natalie, Meech, they were like, what the fuck just happened? That was my expression, too. And then Paulie fell off because he was a bitch. Bridget fell off, and that left Victor, so Victor got evicted. Victor came right back in. That is the second damn time this guy. And it was funny because James, after the whole competition, he was telling Natalie, he was like, I don't know what it is, but this is fucking ridiculous. How many times are we going to get this guy out of this house only for him to come back? Which is true. I'm sure it's very frustrating. I would be extremely frustrated as well because that is kind of annoying. Basically, that whole last week meant nothing. And it was really funny because Natalie was so excited to have the HOH and Meech was so excited and they thought they were making this big-ass move only for Victor to come back. Like... Oh, and Nicole won HOH. I was rooting for Paul like crazy. I was yelling at the computer. I was losing my shit, and I was really annoyed because it came down to Paul, Nicole, and James. Paul fell off. I mean, it is a difficult challenge. Like, obviously, that challenge... Why do you keep saying challenge? That competition is obviously meant for little people, which is why James and Nicole did so well. Poor Coco, he just gets the shitty end of the stick this entire fucking season. The only competition that his height kind of helped him in was the first one when he was sitting on the rocket. And we all know that he probably loves sitting on rockets. Paulie's rocket. Anyways, that was probably the only competition that his height helped him, because he was, like, connecting his feet and holding on. But this competition was just a no-go. Like, homeboy is way too tall, and then they got him sleeping in those little-ass bumper cars. Poor guy, he's 6'5", he's like James and the Giant Peach kind of shit, and they just keep throwing all this little people competitions at him. It's so sad. Poor guy. But then again, I mean, he's just stupid too. I mean, all he really does is just... That's what he does throughout the entire time, like, in the house. So, it's really kind of irrelevant if he even wins or not, but still, he had no chance. But yeah, Victor came back. Victor did... You know, I think that he might have thrown the competition, because I don't think that he wanted to come off as a threat, even though he already has. I don't know. Either which way, Nicole won. James gave it to her, but I think he was just tired and couldn't do it anymore, which is understandable. He was a have-not that whole week, and it is what it is. However, I was rooting for Nicole, and I do not even like the bitch, so I just didn't want to see another damn week of Natalie talking in the HOH room, because she is so fucking... She is past my tolerance. Like, I can't with her. She's annoying. All I ever hear her say is, I'm so fat, I'm so fat, oh my god, I'm so fat, cheerleading, dancing, woo, I'm a good person, and I'm sick of hearing it. It's like, shut up. If you're that good of a person, you shouldn't have to keep reminding people, or you shouldn't have to try to convince yourself that you're a good person. And that's all she ever does. It's so annoying. Either which way, Nicole won. She put a spoiler, if you don't watch feeds. I'm really bad about the spoiler warning stuff, so bear with me. Anyways, she put Meech and Paul up. Meech is her target, which I think is silly. She's stupid, so I feel like she should be getting somebody a much bigger threat out, like James, or even Natalie. But she put Paul and Meech up. Meech is the target. If Meech wins POV, which is unlikely, and goes down, I think she's going to put up James or Natalie, which would be cool with me. Whatever. However, this bitch is so flip-floppy. She changes her mind like that, like it's nothing. So I wouldn't be shocked if her next target is Victor and Paul. She throws them both up there. I don't know. Either which way, I don't even know. I don't even know. All I do know is I need Paul to win the POV and pull his happy ass off. Oh my god, the other day, the other day? 2 days ago, whatever, Meech and Paul got in a fight, and he called her a cunt. I loved it. I thought it was so funny. Because she is. She's so annoying sometimes, and she's such an asshole. And people on the feeds and Facebook and are like, oh my god, the C word. The C word is so terrible. Oh my god, he's such a piece of shit for calling her that. What? It's a word. Calm down. I'll never understand why people get so offended over it. It's a word, and the majority of people pass through one when they are born. So, if you got a problem with it, you were born through it, and I don't understand why people give so much power to words. It's annoying. Whatever. Oh my god, and Coco got the care package. What? What? No. What is this nonsense anarchy? No, fucking no. Coco got the $5,000 bribe care package? Really? Who the fuck voted for him to get that package? Paul is the salesman in the damn house. Paul is the talker. What a waste of a care package. Not only that, Nicole is HOH. So what the fuck is he going to use that for? Is he going to bribe Nicole for a blowjob or something? Like, that's the only thing that he could bribe somebody for. That was the dumbest care package. Like, I just can't with it. I could not believe it. I was so pissed. Because that was just stupid. I mean, it was a dumb care package to begin with. But then you're going to give it to Coco, of all people. The guy who sits on feeds and just... That's all he does? Really? You're going to give it to... Like, no. I don't believe that shit for a second. I just don't. I really think that Paul should have gotten that because it would have been entertaining. Because he's a good salesman and he's a good talker. We all know this. He loves to talk, and mainly about himself. So it would have been great to see, and pretty interesting. It would have been a little bit exciting. But no, everybody's got to go vote for Coco, or production's got to go be assholes and give it to Coco. Fuck off. I couldn't believe that shit. It was so stupid. Whatever. Either which way, Meech and Paul are up. I need Paul or Victor to win that POV. Victor needs to get Paul down, put James or Natalie up, and have them eat at each other. Either which way, tell me what you guys thought about it. Tell me what you guys thought about the last episode and who you want to win the power veto. And I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye!